Have you ever noticed yourself pulling away emotionally before you even realized you were doing it? Maybe you suddenly got quiet. Maybe you stopped sharing what you're really feeling. Or maybe part of you starts shutting down internally, even while the conversation is still happening. Many people disconnect internally before they disconnect outwardly. You might notice this in yourself. Something in the interaction shifts, and suddenly your body starts protecting. You stop feeling as open. Your answers get shorter. Your mind starts pulling inward. Maybe your body constricts, even without you meaning for it to do so. You might even begin leaving the conversation emotionally before you leave it physically. He says, "Are you upset with me?" She shrugs and says, "I'm fine." But I notice her turning slightly away, and her voice gets flatter and her tone is sharp. Even though the conversation is technically still happening, the connection already starts to feel farther away. Maybe you recognize this in yourself. A moment where part of you wants connection so badly and another part starts to protect you from feeling too exposed. Here's what's important to understand. Pulling away is often a protection response. Not because you don't care, but because something inside you no longer feels emotionally or relationally safe enough to stay fully open or vulnerable. Many people learn these protective moves long before their current relationship. Their body has learned to protect automatically. If you're noticing anything here that feels familiar, I'd love to invite you to subscribe so you can join our next conversation. Because often both people still care deeply for each other, and protection quietly starts replacing this presence. And the longer that goes unnoticed, the farther apart people begin to feel emotionally. You can try this the next time you notice yourself starting to pull away. Pause. Take one slow deep breath in and a longer breath out. Then gently name what's happening inside you. Something like, "I notice I'm starting to shut down a little." Or, "Part of me wants to pull away right now." You don't need to say it out loud. You're simply helping yourself stay emotionally present a little longer. When you acknowledge what's going on for you, you do this. And when you can notice the protection earlier, the moment has a chance to shift. Not because vulnerability suddenly feels easy, but because awareness helps create a choice again. And when you do this, something has a chance to soften. By the way, I've linked the complimentary coupleship guide below if you'd like a private place to continue reflecting on these things. So many people leave emotionally long before they leave physically. And sometimes this can begin to change when you become aware of the moments you start to pull away. I'm really glad you're here. I look forward to seeing you next time.